I'm part of a dedicated pickleball group that meets twice a week at 6 a.m. for 2 hours at the local gym. Players range to 35 to over 60, like me. Why would he not? Okay. And we rotate through doubles matches on these courts. On 3 courts. The gym advertises the time as open. This is a math problem. As open play, meaning anyone of any skill level can sign in and play, but in reality, that level is high. Our group's challenge is the presence of one woman who is kind and well meaning, but whose skill level is far below the rest of us. It's not about her age or gender. She appears to have a neurological deficit affecting her reaction time. Okay. No one wants to exclude her. We struggle to enjoy competitive play when she's on the court. Make an effort to include her, but privately we wonder why she hasn't realized she's out of place. Would it be kinder to gently suggest she join a less competitive pickleball session rather than our continuing to accommodate her with quiet frustration? Well, it's an open session, and we have no right to ask her to leave. Everyone wishes she would. When I joined, I knew I needed to improve to keep up. I did. No one believes she can. Name withheld. Holy fuck, that's absurd. Like, why would... Do you want to join a less competitive league? So, like, they just sit down and be like, hey, it seems like you have, like, an actual physical issue playing, and this is a competitive league. Yeah, not like, yeah, just don't tell her to like join another one. It sounds like they've never told her the problem. They've all like, oh, well, we all dance around it and accommodate her. So it sounds like literally none of them have ever actually said like, hey, like, this is competitive, right? Over the course of what sounds like a long time. So I don't think asking them nicely is going to work, or that they can kindly suggest anything, because they already like don't want to communicate with her and are like terrified of something. So they should probably just make a new group in secret and not tell her about it, because that's the only thing that any of them are actually going to agree to. What a terrible person. Just don't put her on the schedule. Just fucking Jesus Christ. Why did he preface it with all that extra shit? Like, hey, I'm in a competitive league. Let me. Oh, because they're trying to do mental gymnastics to tell the crippled person they don't want the crippled person to play, and they're all too scared to do it. That's right. Okay, never mind. Okay, next person. I'm a 38-year-old lesbian. Very femme, very out. I have a coworker I can't figure out. I feel like they
Yeah.
rhymed out and out, and perhaps they shouldn't have
Go
done
on.
that. I don't know. I'm getting to the next paragraph. Let's see here. We've worked together for a year and gotten very close. I never want to put out the wrong signals to coworkers, and I err on the side of keeping a safe but friendly distance. This is different. We are each other's confidants at work. We stare at each other across the office.
Go on.
We text until late at night. We go for weekend dog walks. Her texts aren't overly flirty, but are intimate and feel more than friendly. I've never had a straight girl act like this towards me. Is she into me? Or just needy? It's all in my head. Jesus fucking Christ.
Go on.
What do they actually do? Knowing the job they're doing might actually, like, what do they mean confidants at work? Do they mean it's like, oh man, this guy broke the slushy machine, or everyone's blaming him for it, but it was actually me? Like, what do you like? They work in an office
Well,
across the office. It
yeah,
says
like I guess,
office, but like,
yeah, like they gossip around about other people, like
it doesn't sound like I have a real job. But most office jobs are kind of half fake. So
yeah, it's all made up. Yeah.
yeah, her like obviously in lesbians with her. It's not like they're gonna have sex as lesbians anyway, so it doesn't
Yeah,
matter.
but just like you need
Do
to
it.
solve their problems.
Yeah,
they wrote to you, krimcl.
she's definitely lesbian in love with her, and they should move in together. Like, uh,
Like,
anything
well,
else isn't gonna solve it.
they wrote to you for a reason, krimcl. So like,
You're
take
right.
it
You're right.
seriously.
They need to move in together, so that will increase the sexual tension. They can frame it like they're roommates and just doing it to save money, and then they'll know. She'll know by the end of the lease if she's actually a lesbian or not. So just sign a lease with her. That'll solve that problem, one way or the other.
Okay, ruling.
Yeah,
That's the ruling.
yeah. Move in with her.
Yeah,
If she won't move in with her, she's not a lesbian. So it's like a
you
yeah.
made a ruling.
Yeah. Okay. Next one. I'm a 40-year-old lesbian in Alabama, and I work with a woman I find impossible to resist. The catch is she's 66, straight, and has 2 children. I love her deeply. She loves me, but we don't have sex. She's giving me a pass to sleep with whomever I like. What? Okay, hold on. I love her deeply. She loves me. We don't have sex. And she works with her. And she's given her a pass to sleep with whomever they like, but they don't have sex. But I'm one of those weirdos. Okay. The odd thing is that she vacillates between heavily making out. Oh, okay. Making out with me when we were alone together and saying, no, I can't. I'm straight. Why does she do everything but sex if she's straight? Well, because that's the part that makes you not straight is the sex. So if she crosses that line, she'll think she's not straight, and her identity forming in her youth and growing up was that of a straight person. She likely has long-term fantasies of. She has 2 children, so like she like lived a straight life for probably a long time. She's got like she's a mother. She's got kids. Like it's not. It's not. You just gotta tell her that the sex doesn't count because you're women, and then call it a day. It's like you're right. You are straight, and having sex with a woman doesn't change that. Just like you're gonna have to gaslight her. She's old. It'll be easy, but it's really your only option. You gotta like make her
Yeah, I
think
mean, like
that
how.
you gotta make her think that the
Uh,
lesbian sex you're having is straight. I don't know how you do it. Maybe you like. I think convincing her that you identify as a man is the wrong route if she's 66 years old. Um, but if she's
so
open,
you
you
just
know,
wait for her brain to turn to mush.
she's 66. It's already mush. She has 2 children.
Okay.
Like that's like that. You don't like raise 2 children and
How
get into
old
your
is your
60s and
how old is your mom? Like, well, you're not gonna tell me, but like, your
she's
mom is like definitely over 60. Well,
yeah,
whatever.
but
You're not gonna
like
tell me. That's
hold
fine.
on. Let me. So it's so it's 20.
You don't remember? Okay, it's fine.
Oh,
Like, but
no,
whatever.
wait. I think
You
no. It's no. It's, I want to do. It's the 1950s. I'm just trying to do the math. I don't. No, I don't remember. I don't fucking ages. They're not like a thing that I. She's almost 70, I think. But yeah, but like, it doesn't. She's like still working in an office at 66. Like, my mom's just like retired to chill out. So like, I don't like. She's obviously putting more stress on her life than one would think you would need to with an office job at 66. Or wait, was
oh
this
yeah,
another?
like well, my mom like is 71. Like she's just now like getting retired finally. So I understand.
Yeah, but does like
Like,
it seem like during that she's ready to like completely change who she is as a person, or does she seem like she just wants to like stop working? I don't know. Anyway, I don't think you're gonna change a 66-year-old woman who thinks she's straight with 2 children, but you can introduce something that she hasn't done and change what that is in her head. She'll still think she's straight, but what are you gonna do? Gaslighting. That's her only option. Or she has to wait till one of the kids is 18 and then marry into the family and then like do the stepmom thing. In-law?
So you have
Mother-in-law.
you have you have you have three more questions.
Okay, wow, okay. Next question. Let's see. Whew. I'm a woman in my early 60s with a healthy lifestyle and even healthier libido. Did you just like find old lesbians on Reddit or something? That doesn't matter.
I don't know. They wrote. No, I didn't find anything. They wrote to you. They wrote questions to you. So take it seriously.
Oh yeah. Well, let's see. Is this the feeling really? Okay. And that was signed. Feeling really unsure since this remarkably amazing temptress entered domain. And now the next one. Okay. I'm a woman in my early 60s with a healthy lifestyle and even healthier libido. I've had almost exclusive hetero relationships, but I've been attracted to women all my life, and all of my masturbation fantasies involve women. The older I get, the more I think about a relationship with a woman. The thought of being in love with a woman, making love with her, sharing a life with her, it all sounds like heaven. The trouble is that it's really hard to see how I'll meet women who'd be interested in me. There's rarely anyone my age on dating apps. I don't even know what age range is reasonable. What's a reasonable age difference for women with women? Also, who is going to be interested in a rookie? Advice. Energetic, lonely dame envisioning relationship. Just go find some like 18 to 20-year-old. It doesn't matter. Like she's overly worried about the age. She's not gonna find anything in common with people who lived 60 years of life that weren't parallel already to her life. It's gonna be just as big of a distance, I think, as like a college student. So, and that's who's willing to try things with someone new. Someone new. So,
How do you like make it to 60 and like you're like I don't know.
at 60? Well, I think she's probably
Yeah.
wants to like retire with another lady at like some villa out in like the mountains and like knit all day or something. I assume. Like that's let's see. That was the energetic lonely dame envisioning relationship. Yeah, she's got to get like
Yeah. So it's
she's
yeah.
got to
So
hop
she
on
like
dating apps and aim low, and she's got to dress up. She's just go goth. Go goth. 60-year-olds can be
yeah.
goths too. That's what just go goth. Date a college student.
Oh yeah, because no one can tell. Yeah, yeah, you're right. Because like, what age is Robert Smith? Like, he just looks like
Yeah.
Robert Smith from The Cure looks like a lesbian.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, yeah. That
Yeah. Go goth. Date a college girl. Good to go. You know what? Enroll in college. Go back to college
at
as a goth
60,
girl at 60. Yeah. Fuck it. Live in a dorm. That's what you want to do. You want to live in a dorm.
like you're just so caked up in makeup, and people are just like, oh, I don't know, like how old is she again? I don't know.
Yeah.
She's
Be
goth. Like,
be
you
be
can
be
tell.
really vague and mysterious about it, and just like don't tell anyone how old you are. Just tell them like what you're like. Oh yeah, I'm a freshman.
Like, how old are you? And you say like, I'm a rose. Like,
Yeah,
like you
yeah.
just make up
Name, yeah,
excuses.
name, yeah, name. Like, yeah, if you have to name like an obscure or what wasn't obscure actress from that's like contemporarily your age, and just like leave it at that. Don't like explain anything. Don't like tell them what it's from. Don't like help them look anything up. Just go to college, be goth, date a goth college girl, or whatever. There's plenty of other people that are women that also like goths. Everyone loves goths. That's the key. Go back to college, just goth. She's good to go. She'll like probably won't even have to like look. It'll just find her as long as she just like goes out around the campus and participates as a student. Uh, yeah. Okay. And then she can just like retire with a college student. That's good. No one really, who cares? It's all the same. She's definitely not going to find anyone her age. That's going to be like an annoying pain in the ass, and like she's going to
I
be
think
like,
she could, I think she could, like, she doesn't want to. Like, that's the problem. Like, she
yeah,
can't get
well, yeah,
matches
well,
her.
like that's the thing. That's the thing. If her fantasies have involved masturbation with women since she was like younger, just go find a college
Yeah,
girl. Like you're not like really doing anything wrong or weird. They can like tell you no. You're not like magically like have some power over them. Just like if you see someone attractive, like tell them. That's it. It's college. That's literally like what a third of the student body is there for. Weird sex shit. That was the energetic,
yeah,
lonely dame envisioning a relationship. She needs to envision a college relationship as a goth.
yeah. Because it's also
The
like
goth, the goth look will work forever. It's timeless.
yeah, and also like if you had like masturbation fantasies all your life that you didn't like, they will be the same age. Like, you never like acted on them, so they're still the same age. Like, they're still like
Yeah,
18 whenever you
yeah.
started. Like, you haven't grown.
She
Fuck her.
you know what? You're right. You're right. Either that or go look up whoever you had your like lesbian crush on in school and see what they're doing. And it doesn't matter if they're married. It doesn't matter if they're straight. Just proposition them. If that doesn't work, go to college.
Yeah.
If you don't
Well, you have two questions.
if you don't land your high school dream girl, just go to college and get over it. That's my advice to you at 60.
Yeah.
Okay.
Well, you have two questions left.
2 questions left. Okay, next one. Okay, I'm a lesbian and my partner recently reconnected with a childhood friend. At first, I felt sorry for him as he was having a health crisis, but he's better now, and his pushy behavior really gets to me. He texts her at all hours, and when he can't get in touch with her, he bugs me. When I refuse to go on a trip with him and his husband, he guilt-tripped me for weeks. He constantly wants us to come to his house, but they're chain smokers. Okay, I'm going to
So
Los
he's gay
Angeles.
too.
Okay, I'm going to Los Angeles to interview a celebrity for a project, and now he's trying to insert himself into this trip because he wants to go star fucking. He also wants to officiate at our upcoming wedding. My partner won't stand up for me when I say no to this guy. How can I get my partner to listen to me or get her jackass friend to leave me be? So this is a lesbian couple
With a
that
gay friend.
with where her girlfriend has a gay best friend.
Yes, yes.
Oh God. And she couldn't think of a clever acronym. Okay, well. Um. Jesus Christ. I mean, the easiest way would be to like get them both drunk enough that they make out with each other, and then you can just make him go away, and everyone will agree with you. Uh,
Like, this is like the chasing Amy. Like in
yeah,
chasing Amy, like the
yeah,
ending is like, let's all just fuck, and then like everyone just looks at the person like, what the fuck are you talking about?
yeah. Like get the gay guy drunk
Like, if
enough,
they
have them kiss, have them like do some actual like physical intimacy violation because no one's ever gonna care about your text messages, and everyone's going to think you're insane if you say that someone talking to someone else is the problem, even though that is the problem. No one's gonna listen to that. You gotta trick them into making out with each other, or I guess you could make out with them, but that's less predictable on the outcome
oh,
because you did something wrong then.
that's pretty chaotic. Yeah, yeah.
One One of these
Yeah.
two lesbians has to make out with one of those two gay guys. That'll solve the problem. It won't be pretty in certain like configurations of that, but it will solve the problem. I think it's the only thing that will. I mean, you could try honesty, but who's gonna do that? Okay.
Okay, you have one left.
One question left. Here we go. That was can't think of clever afternoon. Let's see here. I have a fun little labeling question. I'm a non-binary person who is assigned male at birth. I gravitate towards femininity in life and in love. My question is about the inclusiveness of the label lesbian. Is this a label only for women? Or is it inclusive of everyone who is feminine and attracted to femininity? My goal is to label myself appropriately without infringing on others. Jesus Christ. All loves labeled inclusively. So it doesn't really matter how you like toss around the X chromosome, the XY chromosome thing, like the male genetics or the penis or the ovum or like whatever other body parts people have. Lesbianism gets so it's catches a bad break. It kind of gets screwed over. Like lesbian bars.
It's a bad bad break.
Yeah,
so it's like a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean, it sucks. Like it's in my opinion, saying that you're a lesbian is more like saying you're black than it is like saying you're like a sexual identity. Like it's as serious as people take transracialism, like because of like the unique experience that the visual like indication of a black person and like you can see them treated differently, like just in real time looking at them. Like that means that being black in America and pretending that you're an American black coming here means you're lying. It's kind of the same with lesbians. Like they used to have like support groups or whatever you want to call them. Like lesbian bars used to exist. Those have largely been shut down. Lesbian like women's groups have largely been shut down, and like it's because of the trans identity thing. And it doesn't really matter how you identify or how they identify like you. The reasons that they're in this like idea of lesbians is for like specific being attracted to women costs them something.
Oh, so it's like double. Yeah, because like liking women sucks, so it's like double. Like you share the misery.
To an extent, yeah. But like he, she, they, non-binary, it by going into those spaces, you are kind of like the language of the exclusion that you suffer from is the same as the language of the exclusion that the lesbians do, but they're not. It's not the same. Like J.K. Rowling.
Wait, let's start again. The language of the exclusion you suffer from.
Yeah, like you would use the same words to describe like trans exclusion from spaces as you would like lesbian exclusion from spaces, as you would largely use the same language to describe black exclusion from places. And the unfortunate nature of like borrowing that language and its power means that you're often ill describing what's actually going on in a way that people can like resolve it. This assigned male at birth non-binary person who like associates with femininity and is attracted to femininity in trans communities would be just fine labeling themselves lesbian. in actual lesbian communities, it might end up causing strife for you and them. Many of them are like, whether they're TERFs or not, they like don't want to be around things that seem to be like male and had a male experience. It doesn't, like, there's a political aspect mixed in, kind of like with Jews, how like there's Jewish people and then there's like the Hebrew religion and people or whatever, and then like there's Israel and no one's like really hopping up at that. It's all kind of intertwined there. Like, they have their sexuality and the being attracted to women, but the other stuff going on there has a lot of baggage. And if you're going to use that term, that baggage is, you can't separate it. You can't take it out of what's there. I wouldn't. I don't think it would go over well if I did. Your mileage may vary. Your local community might accept you as a lesbian, but if you're already not like explicitly identifying as a woman, you've added yourself as like you've added another obstacle for like the communication of the words you're using to mean the same things they do, even if they like don't have an issue or even think that you're not a lesbian. Like if you're on hormones and talk about period cramps around someone who's actually getting them, you may ruffle some hairs. Just, you know.
Ruffles some feathers.
Yeah, yeah. Well, I mean, they're lesbians. They got lots of hair.
Oh, they have more hair, like they're hairy. Oh, yeah, yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
I hear you.
But yeah, it's a very loaded label. It's not inclusive in the way that a trans identity is. And it's not because of the people, it's like what's associated with the identity. Like the trans movement itself is cornered more in this like acceptance idea, and the lesbian movement is often cornered more hostilely violent towards anything perceived as male. So
Oh yeah, so it's oh yeah, yeah. It's about yeah, it's yeah because they're angry, like just like all sex toys that lesbians, like most sex toys lesbians use, like they're and like even lesbians, they had the butch and the bitch, and the butch looks fucking manly. Like
yeah.
they can't get away from masculinity at the same time, so it kind of
Well,
sucks.
it's ingrained like throughout culture, and a lot of that culture that they developed was in like a punk sense developed as like a spitting in your face, like, oh well, I can't have this like masculine gender role, and I can't like be attracted, like I can't be strong and like do farm work and like want to fuck women, like fuck
Because then you're
you.
male.
Fuck you, I'm gonna kill all men, then I have to do the
Yeah,
farm work.
yeah, yeah, that's true. Because if you, I guess that's true. Because even if you want to be like a strong woman, you're stealing from strong men. Like you're using their language. Is that what you mean?
Yeah, like and like not all lesbians obviously are like I'm super mega ultra butch or like I'm
Yeah.
a Barbie girl. There's just like normal people who are lesbians.
Yeah.
Uh
Normal.
I mean when okay, so even if it was abnormal before, and I don't know that it necessarily was, the way people live now, where everyone just has to like live together to pay rent, it it's not like, it's a meme about lesbians that they just like rush into relationships and move in together because that's like an actual thing they do. It's not like, it might be, I don't know, like lesphobic or whatever, but go talk to not these lesbians who like are afraid of being lesbians and like can't just ask someone out, but like people living their lives as not advice seeking lesbians. um, I don't know. Did they just like rush into things? It I don't know. I don't know past that, but yeah, that label's gonna run you into a lot of landmines. Um, it might be something you need personally to, feel satisfaction in life, and then, in my opinion, fuck everyone else, do what you want. But due to the
Yeah,
nature
because
of the
you're trying.
yeah, but due to the nature of the label being like you want to be accepted, you want to identify as a lesbian so you can find other lesbians that are like sexually attracted with you to you, so you like don't have to like so you can like ease the communication like when you tell someone that you're gay and that you like dick, it's to like shortcut a lot of like weird introductions where you'd have to get like more personal to like, well, I like this person, I'm attracted to this person. I know that only like 25% max of the population is going to respond to this in a way that's like romantically positive. Uh, and at least 15 to 10% might react violently and distrust you forever. So, like, the labels exist to, like, not engage in that sort of thinking with people. So, if you run into minefields identifying that way, it's not going to resolve itself in that community. Um, it might work for you elsewhere, but if the point is like acceptance, acknowledgement, and people being like aware of who you are, what you do, and how you operate, and like that you're like humanity as a person, using it in spaces where it's gonna cause friction with your male at birthness is gonna like yeah, it's gonna cause even more problems than anything else you have going on. I'd avoid it, but who doesn't want to be a lesbian? So good luck.
Okay, so ruling made.
Yeah,
I think that's all the question for this week.
yeah. I don't know. That was a I don't really have like a clear answer for that one because it's just like so many different things commingling together and like what those phrases
I
mean to
mean, it
me and like what those phrases mean to the people who like live around me probably mean something totally different than what those phrases mean to someone in like I don't know. I'm
I
just
mean,
gonna
it
use
could be
like the Texas
because
crew over there who gets confused by trans flags. Like those words mean something very different to them.
I mean, it could be a funny bit because like when I'm like hungover, I watch this boxer. Um, I watch this boxer video, and he just like answers calling
Yeah.
questions, but it's like really Chris Eubanks. Do you know Chris Eubanks?
I don't, but I do actually
Like
have an answer
he's
for this guy. There was a recent court ruling in the UK that trans women aren't, or that like women are something a different class from trans women. So like based on that
uh,
ruling and precedent, you probably can't identify as a lesbian in the UK. I don't respect the English, their courts, or their laws. So you can probably spit in the face of that, but if you're there, you might need to bend over for the crown. So I recommend not allowed to say those things, but they involve like Guy Fawkes had some good ideas about the topic, uh, but he didn't go far enough. So
I
there you
mean,
go.
it could be a funny bit, like because like I watched this guy Eubanks. He's this British boxer with like he has a
Yeah,
really personal style, and like people just send in him questions. It's just like it reads the questions and then he just sits like just like you in the courtroom and answers them. Like
yeah,
you could like just
yeah,
like
yeah.
AI reads the lesbian
I
questions
yeah.
and then
I'm
you sit
I'm
there.
I'm personally overruling the court. I don't think the court has the authority or knowledge to figure out what a woman is, especially the UK court system. I don't respect anything they do. They just will not. They refuse to hear my authority as a court.
Yeah,
But their entire
you're the
country is
authority on
corrupt.
lesbians.
Yeah,
Yeah, you're the authority on lesbians. So I don't know.
yeah.
Just
Unironically, probably like. Like, if you actually wanted some more concrete cited theory that isn't triangulated from 1,000 different angles that don't make sense to most people, Mr. Girl would probably be the only other person I've heard speak on the subject that anyone has ever heard of.
Um,
The only guest
I
I ever
just
liked on his show was like a man-hating political lesbian. So this is just kind of people I hang out with. You know, it's really easy to hate men, and that hate brings people together. Oh, that might be a
oh
good angle
Lord.
for the lesbian thing for that guy. Just come in swinging on men sucking.
I wonder. I'm gonna see like how many people have watched or because I need the attention. How many people have liked? Oh, two people have liked my video, and one people have even 32 what? 31 views, 2 likes, 1 comment. Who has commented? Who the fuck is Stinky Stink 9830? Who wrote? He wrote, "I eat doo doo butter." Okay. Who the fuck is Stinky Stink 9830?
I don't know, but it sounds like he needed the advice more than these people. Unfortunately for him, he doesn't seem like he communicated it very well. So maybe next
No,
time.
no, he commented on my video, the
Yeah,
karaoke video.
it doesn't even
Yeah,
make
I don't know
sense.
who
What
the
a time. Okay.